Okay, second problem on the test. We are going to try to find the null space of this matrix right here. Okay. Now, since y'all are doing this at home, I don't mind if you do a couple steps at once, but you can't just jump to the answer. I need to see some work. Okay. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take this column right here, and I'm just going to go straight down, and I'm going to turn all three of those into zeros. That's going to be my first step on this thing. So, move it over. Okay. So I'm going to do this as one step. Just go ahead and go down, use that first row to completely eliminate that first column. Okay. So what I need to do is I need to take the top row, multiply it by -2, and add it to the next row. Okay. So -2 times 3 is -6. -6 plus 7 is 1. Okay. All right. If I multiply -1 times -2, that turns into a +2. +2 and a -3 turns into a -1. Okay. All right, now I'm going to take the top row. I'm going to multiply it by +2 and add it to the third row. Okay. So if I multiply 3 by +2, that's going to give me a 6. A 6 and a -4 is going to be a 2. Okay. Now, if I multiply -1 by -2, I'm going to get a +2. So +2 plus 0 is just +2. No, I'm multiplying it by +2. So +2 times a -1 would be -2. Okay. Okay, now if I take the top row, multiply it by -3, and add downwards, that would turn that 3 into a -9. So a -9 plus 6 would be a -3. All right, now if I take -1 and I multiply it by -3, that's going to turn into a +3. Now +3 added to 0 is just going to be +3. Okay. Now notice, on this step right here, if I take this top guy, or the middle row, this one right here, and I multiply it by -2 and add downwards, it's going to eliminate both of those components. And if I take the top row and I multiply it by +3 and add it downwards to the very bottom row, it's going to eliminate the entire bottom row. So I can just go ahead and I can eliminate those two rows. Okay, so remember, to get it into reduced row echelon form, we have to have zeros above and below the pivot point. So we need to eliminate that guy right there. We got to get rid of that 3. So we're going to take the middle row and multiply it by -3 and add 1, 0, 0, 0. 0, 1, 0, 0, and then -1, 0, 0. Okay, and so what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to take the middle row multiplied by -3 and add upwards. So what that's going to do is it's going to turn that -1 multiplied by -3, turn it into a +3. A +3 and a -1 would turn into a +2. Now remember, when you're looking for the null space, I mean, this is reduced row echelon form right here. Okay? So that top guy is saying, well, pivot, free. Okay? So that's saying that x1 plus 2x3 equals 0, and that x2 minus x3 equals 0, or that x1 equals negative. All right, let's just write it like this. Okay. Now let's just call x3 r. The null, okay, the null of A is going to equal -2, 1, 1 r, where r is in the reals. So then the question becomes, how do we know we have the right answer? I mean, how do we really know that this thing that we've created right here really is the null space of A? Well, let's go ahead, let's ask that question. So the question is, is this correct? All right. So to determine if the null space that you created is really the null space that you're looking for, have the original matrix act upon your null space, and everything should come out to be 0. So let's say 1, 3, -1, 2, 7, -3, -2, -4, 0, and 3, 6, 0. Okay. And we're going to have this act upon -2, 1, 1. Remember, these rows are going to hit 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to hit it 4 times. Okay? So, straighten this up a little bit. Now, if we just examine it, all right, what is the top guy going to be? It's -2 plus 3 minus 1. -2 minus 1 will cancel out with 3. Okay, so 2 and -2, that'd be a -4, positive 7, -3. No, that's 0. The next one is it's going to be -2 times -2 is going to be positive 4, a positive 4, and a -4. Yeah, it comes out to be 0. All right, the next one acting upon it, -2 times 3 is -6, -6, and a positive 6 comes out to be 0. So yeah, we got the right answer. And it's not necessary for you to do this on a test. Normally when I do this, I normally do it in my head. But if you need an extra sheet of paper or something to work it out, just let me know. We'll do it on test.